stop. Just stop for a moment. Maybe you opened this video by accident, but this story can change your life. If you've ever felt crushed under the weight of your failures, then this girl, yes, this girl, will show you that paths are not found. They are created. Some stories aren't fairy tales. They are born from pain, tears, setbacks, exhaustion, and constant battles. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of a girl who didn't wait for a path to appear. She created one. You can give her any name you like, because this isn't the story of just one girl. It is the story of every person who refuses to stay down after failing. Since childhood, she was quiet, surrounded by people, yet always alone, living with others, yet feeling like she belonged nowhere. One thing was constant in her life: failure. Every test, every opportunity, every attempt, something always went wrong. People used to say, "She's unlucky, she can't do anything, she'll never make it." Those words cut deeper than knives. They were like wounds that never healed. One evening, she sat alone in her room, surrounded by report cards, results, and rejection letters. Papers that felt like a written joke about her life. She stared at them quietly, took a deep breath, and tears slowly filled her eyes. She whispered to herself, "Why does this always happen to me? Am I really a failure? Am I truly worth nothing?" That night she cried, so much that even her voice grew tired, and her heart even more. But the next morning, something had changed. The girl who used to fear people's opinions was listening to her own heart for the first time. Standing in front of the mirror, she said, "I'm not a failure because people say so. I will fail only when I stop trying." This wasn't just a sentence. It was a decision. And decisions can change destinies. She didn't complain. She didn't post anything dramatic online. She didn't seek pity. She simply took one small step. She opened an empty notebook, and on the very first page she wrote, "My path will be my own." From that day, she started learning. Small courses, small videos, small tasks, but her intention was huge. She worked late into the night, worked during the day, and tolerated the world's judgments silently. Time passed. People still said, "Why is she trying so hard? Her luck will never change." She smiled and said nothing. Some nights her body would give up, her mind would shut down, her heart would feel heavy. She would rest her head on the table and cry, wipe her tears, and start again. Because she knew, those who create their own paths don't need anyone's permission. She improved her skills, set new goals, and learned to fight her own battles. But struggles didn't end. Sometimes she ran out of money, sometimes there was family pressure, sometimes people said, "Give up, it's not for you." She heard everything, fell many times, and yet stood up again every single time. Then, one day, she received an opportunity, a huge one, the kind of opportunity that comes once in a lifetime. She was scared because this decision could change everything. But she reminded herself, "I don't wait for paths, I create them." She stepped forward. At first, she made mistakes. People laughed again, saying, "She'll never make it." But she wasn't the old girl anymore. Now she was stronger, more prepared, more determined. Slowly, her efforts began to show results. Her first success was small, but it was real. And real success always grows with time. People were shocked. Those who once called her a failure now came to learn from her. Those who once said she couldn't do anything now asked, "How did you do this? It seemed impossible." She smiled and said, "Paths aren't found, they are created. Neither time nor circumstances helped me. Only my courage did." Her story reached beyond walls and touched countless hearts. Because it wasn't just a story, it was a truth. If you rise after falling, the world cannot defeat you. That girl is still walking, still growing, because she's not someone who stops. But her journey teaches one powerful thing. Failures don't end your path. They redirect you toward a better one. If you stop, you're finished. If you learn, your path will appear on its own. This story says one thing. Not out of fear of failure, but in spite of it. That girl created a new path. And you can too, as long as you don't give up.